Hi, everybody, and welcome to an extra special, cozy Comic Book Queers year-end edition. Hi, I'm Brett. I am your host, as always, and with me, we have the pleasure of having with us today Evil Jeff. Hi, Evil.
Hey, today.
Hey.
Who else are you having on these other ones?
Oh, I've had so many people. Many.
How many? Okay, when did we start this podcast back up?
2017. I don't know the month.
2017. So is this?
I want to say it was like summer.
Did we do a year end at the end of 2017 too?
I believe we did.
So is this the 9th year? Will next year be the 10th anniversary of it, or no? Or
no, 2027 will.
Okay. But wait, that's still. But that was zero, sounded zero. But isn't that the 10th one will be next year? Isn't this the 9th one?
Oh, because you do one the year,
17,
like year 0.
18, 19,
yeah.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
26.
So
yeah,
next year's going to be the 10th anniversary. Basically what we're talking about is this is the award show.
This is the award show.
Every year we do our best of and worst of in things that are comic book, non-comic book, and gay, you know. I had to fudge some of these award nominees because usually we do best movies that have nothing, that are not supernatural at all.
Right, just best movies, yeah.
And then leave superhero movies we would include sci-fi. I had to change that because all of everything we liked was sci-fi.
Was sci-fi. I mean, like, yeah.
So I now just have non-superhero and then superhero.
Yeah, or gay. That's great.
Or gay.
We don't need to go, yeah. We don't need to go
Shit
beyond gay or
movies
superhero
weren't
on
that
this show.
gay, but TV was gay as fuck.
TV was gay as fuck, and I think we all know where this is going.
So gay. Yeah, I wonder who's going to win a lot of awards this
Oh, I
time.
don't know. I wonder. Is it the show that took over this podcast? We'll see.
It took over every podcast, everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We will talk more in depth about the latest episode when we get to some of these awards. Because
Yes,
I want
we
to
will.
cover what happened.
Yes, we will.
But are we ready to start the awards?
I think we are officially kicking off the 2025 Comic Book Queers Year-End Awards.
It's the episode with the awards. Comic Book Queers Awards.
Decided by Brett and Evil Jeff.
That's right.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay. We decided. So if you're like, I don't believe, we don't give a fuck. Just like the Los Culturistas Awards, just like RuPaul deciding on who wins Drag Race, these are just what we think. And so we're giving out these awards.
And if you don't like it, we don't care. But post what you don't
guess
like
what?
in the
We're
comments.
not making awards. We're not sending them to these people.
Right.
And they're not listening, so they have no idea.
They couldn't care less, in fact.
And neither do you, let's be honest.
With that, let's go to our first award. Evil Jeff, I believe you created this year's presentation.
Okay, so this is the best of 2025.
Best of 2025.
Woo! What is the first award we are? Well, first, let's talk about what is 2025. What did we get? And last year we had Brat Summer, color green. The word was demure. That stupid dumb hippo was the spirit animal.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's the updates of that now? Word of the year.
I love it.
6-7.
6-7, which actually was, who gave it actual word of the year, like Oxford or Merriam-Webster?
Did someone do it? What is
Yeah.
the definition of 6-7? Because it still literally doesn't mean
Part of the
anything.
definition is that it is meaningless and it is just indicative of brain rot on the internet, brain rot from the internet.
And that's
I always thought, wasn't the origin of 6-7? I've done research and evidently I'm wrong, but I always thought the origin of 6-7 was that something ate, and that instead of being like you ate that 8, people would be like 6-7.
No, it's literally there.
It was from a hip hop song.
Yeah, it was a hip hop song where he's just talking about the jersey number. So it's 6'7"
Yeah.
or something like that. Or he
Something
said
like that.
6'7", but no, but then it goes to these kids see the jersey on somebody and it says 67. And so they just look at the camera and they're like 6'7", referencing that song. But then
Yeah.
that meme went viral and now everyone just goes 6'7".
It's like a self-propagating meme.
But here's the nice thing is now grandparents are saying it, which means it's over.
Over.
No one's going to say it anymore.
Love it.
No one cares.
Love
I
it.
also put down worst harbinger of 2025 is AI slop. We now just have horrible AI shit everywhere.
Isn't
and
that a
it's
harbinger of
terrible.
2026? Isn't a
Well,
harbinger
I was just
like
saying
an
in
omen?
25, the worst harbinger of like the apocalypse.
Of the apocalypse, got you.
Yes, yes. In 2025, the worst harbinger of the apocalypse is AI slop.
Time Magazine's People of the Year were the AI fucking dickheads, like
I
behind
know,
open,
and you're like, and then everyone's like,
open
why
AI
wasn't it
about it.
Charlie Kirk? And I'm like, both of those are terrible.
yeah.
Why don't I just blow my
Nobody
brains out?
deserves to be recognized for anything these days.
And then the 2025 spirit animal is, of course, the Labubu.
Of course.
Everybody wants a Labubu. Except for me. I hate
Except
it.
for me.
This is where I will say this. I always was like, oh, I don't want to grow old and be some grump that like hates all the new things. I so love hating these new things.
Me too. Bring on the grump. I think I'm going to shine as a grumpy old queen.
Yeah. This Labubu stuff, these are not cute. They're ugly, and I hate them. Anyway.
I also want to mention, I want to think back to Pantone's color of the year. I do want to
Is
bring up that
white-
2025
well, it
brought
was-
us the color white.
Well, but that's 2026's. They announced that's the 2026 color.
Oh, that's the color of what to come. Yes.
The year for 2025 is mocha brown.
Right.
It's like so it's shit. 2025 is, I think 2025 will go down as one of the worst years
worst. Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we go back to wars and atrocities and stuff.
Yeah, like people having limbs, leeches, all of those things.
Although that is
Terrible
happening
year.
now too, but in other places. But yeah,
Hmm.
this year is a piece of garbage, and I'm hoping that 2026 is gonna like reset things. Maybe.
I love it. I think it will.
Yeah, but let's talk about some awards because in this world of AI slop and bullshit, we still saw some things that we liked. So let's start off with best non-superhero movie.
Our best
We're doing-
non-superhero movie.
Yeah, we're doing things a little different. We used to always just do this is what Jeff is said is the winner. This is what Brett said is the winner. We're not doing that anymore.
My top three, Jeff's top three. We're not doing that anymore.
We're now just doing the nominees,
Our
and then
nominees
there's going to be
collectively.
one winner. Maybe there'll be
God
some ties
forbid
because
we
fought
have-
over stuff.
This is about the show's point of view, no longer about Jeff and Brett's individual
Except for that,
points of view.
there's one or two times where we did not agree.
Correct. And we will scream at each other accordingly.
So, best non-superhero movie. Here are
Best
the
non-superhero movie.
nominees.
Ooh.
We have Sinners. We have Weapons, and then I fucking put Drop in there. We put Drop. I guess that's
Because
not
it
really
deserves to be
sci-fi,
there.
but that's pretty much a superhero movie. She's pretty much a fucking superhero.
They use technology. She does superhero shit, and it's very far-fetched. So it checks.
And here's the thing: if someone's like, "You put the movie Drop as one of the best movies last year," yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Did you watch it? I don't think you did, because otherwise you'd be like, "Yes, that tracks."
Hell yeah, Drop.
And why am I not putting Hamnet? Because I didn't fucking watch it.
I didn't see it
You
yet.
know, all these
Comes out in
other
January.
Begonia, I didn't feel like watching it. Everything's so shitty. I want to watch fun, scary, weird, fucked up things.
Yeah,
I don't want
witches,
to be like, hey, do you want to
vampires.
see? Do you want to see Shakespeare's son die and
Nope.
then have Jessie Buckley cry over it? I don't really. No thanks.
Also, I don't like that word, Hamnet.
Yeah. Is that the real thing that his kid was named Hamnet and then
I think so.
and then he wrote Hamlet?
I think so.
Anyway, whatever. We have Sinners. This movie came out in like March. It's still fucking tops
It hit.
for me.
It just hit.
It's so fucking great. Ryan Coogler can do no wrong. I think, oh, you know what? Shit. Later on, we have Best Moment, and I left the moment where Sinners, where you start seeing it span time and you see all the different.
Oh,
music.
we'll get to some great moments when we get to that category.
That,
but yeah,
I
that is
think
one
I
of the
left
best.
that out, but that is such a great moment.
Yeah, like the musical avatars from over the years all converging into like one time and space. It was incredible.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. And then we have Drop, and then we have Weapons. Should we reveal the winner?
Yeah. Drum roll, please.
The winner is Weapons.
Yay! Congratulations, Weapons. Yeah,
Weapons.
I mean,
This is such. I mean, I was just on the edge of my seat. You were I was laughing. I was scared.
it doesn't leave
It has
you.
one of the most satisfying endings.
It also has
any
one of the most
movie.
satisfying villains of any movie. It's
Yes.
so smart. I will die on this hill that it is indeed an allegory for school shootings, which
Yes.
is very
100%.
clear to me and makes it very enjoyable.
And Amy Madigan, now instantaneously gay horror movie icon.
Yeah.
Like forever in the future, people will be dressing up as this character.
I love that so many women in these past few years are giving us some of the best performances of their careers through horror. You know, like,
Yes.
I will give Amy Madigan, let's call it the Toni Collette Award for a cunty performance in horror. We're giving it to Amy Madigan, just like we gave it to Demi Moore last year.
Yeah, that's what we have. Demi Moore from The Substance, Amy Madigan from Weapons. We have Megan, and we have not, but Megan 2 kind of tarnished it. Did you hear they were making a whole other Megan shoot-off movie and they canceled it?
You can't.
Because the whole Megan thing flopped so bad.
So bad.
And then, yeah, Toni Collette from Hereditary. I will also tell you that women and gays shine very prominently in our awards, of course,
As they
we're two
should.
Faggots. But yeah, it's fucking great. Shall we move on?
Let's move on. What an exciting category. Best non-comics TV show.
Ooh.
I think I know where this
and
one's
there
going.
are a lot of good TV that's been on.
A lot of good
And
TV.
I put down, we have Boots canceled by Netflix. You know why it got canceled?
Why?
It was in the top 10. It overperformed. It was super popular. But the Pentagon didn't like it.
Oh,
The Pentagon
great.
got angry that it was showing gays in the military.
Great.
And they believe, because literally there's no other reason for it to be canceled because the numbers did so well. And they think Netflix wants to get on the good side of Trump. And so
course.
Boots was canceled because of that.
Oh, so
But
Boots
this-
is essentially a banned book. Good. Even better.
Yes, I have Boots, and then I have The Studio. Seth
Wonderful.
Rogen's The Studio, one of the best TV shows about the industry. The second episode alone, The Oneer, it's all about shooting a movie and a scene in one take, and it's done in one take. It is one of the best pieces of filmmaking this past year. And then we have this other show. I don't really know much about it. What is this?
I've seen a little bit of it. I think it's about lacrosse, rugby, hockey. It's about hockey. It's called Heated Rivalry. It's out of Canada on a little known
Heated
network called Crave.
Fucking
And evidently a
rivalry.
few people are buzzing about it.
You don't understand. The numbers on this show are jumping every single week. There are now book clubs having watch parties. All gay bars are having watch parties. The View was talking about it. Basically, the
And
women in The
did
View
you
were
see
talking about how
where-
they're watching it, getting all horny over it.
Did you see how Joy Behar, she hasn't seen it yet, but who's the Republican lady I love, the newer one?
The Cuban one.
Yeah.
Anna-
she had seen it.
Anna
yeah.
Anna Navarro.
Anna Navarro. She had seen it, and Joy Behar
Oh,
was like,
she-
but my understanding is that women really like it, not because of the sex, but because of the romance. Like, it's
And they're
not
like,
very,
"Girl,
it's not
girl."
very sexy. And Anna Navarro goes, I mean, that's because you haven't seen it. You
Yeah,
have no idea what
girl,
you're
it's-
talking about.
And this is the interesting thing: is it starts off really sexy and then gets romantic. It's kind of the opposite
Right.
of a lot of regular things.
Right.
But
So-
it starts off hot and horny.
Who is our winner?
Who's our winner? Who the fuck do you think? It's
Heated
fucking
rivalry.
bitch. I mean,
Congratulations.
what the fuck else? This has a chokehold on everybody. And as someone who's an avid BL lover, being able to participate in a gay romance show that everyone else is talking about is like making my year.
Yeah, it really is the
Because-
best thing to happen this year, period.
And here's the thing. I decided last night to watch a Hallmark holiday movie. Every year when I find out there's a gay Hallmark holiday movie, they always put like 1 or 2 out a year. I got to watch it. And this one is called Holiday Exchange. And it's
There's a new one
basically-
this year?
This came out actually last Christmas,
Okay.
but I had never seen it. It's called Holiday Exchange, and it's a gay guy from Britain. I'm going to see if you tell me if this reminds you of anything.
Okay.
There's a gay guy from Britain who has a little British cottage, and then there's a guy in LA, and they decide to switch Airbnb. They Airbnb and switch places.
Isn't this the
Does that
holiday?
sound familiar? The Holiday. It's a gay ripoff of The Holiday. And I watched the whole thing because the guys were really hot. And nothing was shot in LA and nothing was shot in Britain. It was clearly all shot in Canada.
Yeah.
And it would be like the same set, but like, oh, put fake snow so it can be Britain. Okay, blow the snow off. Now it's LA. It was terrible. But I think the thing that made me realize watching this is that the direction and the cinematography and the acting in Heated Rivalry are on a higher tiered level than this kind of. I think people are expecting. Like, have you ever seen any of these like the vertical romance soap opera things that like show up on Instagram, your Instagram reels or TikToks? China and America are making tons of like 1-minute TikTok vertical romance dramas where each episode's a minute. And I've had friends
like
that
Quibi.
shoot these verticals. Yeah. But they're just pure soap opera and they're shot on like 3 cents. And you can tell. And I think when Heated Rivalry came out, people were like, oh, yeah, this is just like those verticals. It's just some steamy drama shot for 3 cents. No, this shit looks good and it's acted well and it's shot well.
It's put together well. It's edited well. I still hold that whole opening 10 minutes of episode 4. Somebody prefers to be the whole, evidently. Let's talk about episode 5. But yeah, the opening needle drop montage of time passing that kicked off episode 4 was one of the greatest time passing montages I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Episode 5. Oh my God.
Episode
5. One of my
my
favorite hours
God.
of television to come along in a very long time.
And I love how it doesn't keep you like, it's not some TV show where, because people are like, oh, I wish this was like more episodes. And you're like, but if it was another TV show, he would be dating that Rose Landry girl for like 4
It would be so
episodes.
drawn out. It would be so
He's
painful.
fucking her at the end of episode 4.
Well.
Beginning of episode 5, she's like, yeah, you couldn't get it up, so I think you're gay. And then
Yeah.
he's like, yeah.
It was so great that this episode started with him apologizing for his performance the night before. And then her saying like, hey, do you want to meet up for lunch later? And you just knew, you felt it. You felt it that she was going to have the
She's like,
conversation.
look, I'm hot, and if you can't get it up for me, then
Yeah.
you have to be gay.
And-
Because
but
if you're
she's like,
not
but
gay,
I-
then it means I'm ugly, and I'll have a nervous breakdown because I'm an actress.
And I love that she was like, I love you. Like, I love you. I love talking. Like, gay bestie. It was so funny because in episode 4, when they met for the first time, I was like, he's queening out for the first time. This isn't love. This is the joy of
Yeah.
queening out.
Yeah. And then the thing where she's like, don't you love talking? Do you love talking? And he's like, I love talking to you. Do you love kissing me? He's like, sure. And it was such a
Sure.
like, yeah, that's not.
She was like, what?
That's not
Sure?
the answer.
Yeah.
But then the best when he finally admitted being gay, and the acting was so good because you can see the turmoil that he's so scared to admit it, but he needs
wants
to tell
to.
somebody.
Yeah.
And so he finally tells her, and then he admits to her, because what is she's like? Oh, am I not the right? It's not the right peg for the hole. What is how? Does
Yeah.
that,
Well,
that
she's
start?
like, it's we're a square peg in a round hole, or whatever that expression is.
And then he's like, well, I actually prefer to
prefer
be
the
the
hole.
hole. And I was like, oh, our
Come on.
bottom queen.
Come
I
on.
love it.
Our princess.
And then he ends up meeting with Ilya and kind of confesses to him of like, what is this? And Ilya's so in love with him, but he's even like, he's scared they're just so scared to admit anything. They're just
Can we
so
talk about-
scared to admit it to each other.
In English, Can we talk
Yeah,
about Connor's story delivering that entire monologue in fluent Russian?
Yeah. And then
Incredible.
he says that he loves him in Russian.
He says, "I love you" in Russian. It's
But
incredible. And
no
then,
one loves. But where he was like, I love her, but not as the way I love you. And I'm like, whoa.
and right when they are struggling with the quote unquote complexity of their situation, I did not expect the curveball that they gave us at the end with our B plot, with our B couple, with Scott Hunter and Kip.
Yeah. Okay. And we're going to hold off on that because I think we're going to wait till another award to bring that up.
Absolutely
Because
incredible.
we're going to pepper our talk about Heated
Yay!
Rivalry throughout.
Okay.
This show is so fucking good.
We know you're here for
Okay.
Heated Rivalry. It'll be throughout.
So, best binge.
Best binge.
Heated Rivalry is coming out episode by episode when we're watching it, so we are not binging it. So we are not counting it as a binge. This one I put overcompensating.
Fun.
I wanted to give a shout out to a nice, fun queer show that
Yeah.
all the episodes were released and you could just watch them in a row, which is what I did. The Diplomat, it was my best binge for last year. The third season did not disappoint. I had every episode ends where you're like, well, I fucking have to now see what happens.
Damn.
And then we also have, I had to watch
The ultimate binge.
to catch
Your
up to
ultimate
season
binge.
8. To catch up to Brett, I needed to watch like 40 episodes of My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
And my ass watched those 40
Yeah.
episodes.
But
Which is why I'm putting that as the
Yay!
winner. My Hero Academia.
My
best
Hero
binge
Academia, best binge. I mean, it's just, I can't stop. Every episode, it ends, and you're like, God damn,
watch. You're like, I
want you
have to see
still,
what happens.
because I want you still in my life. And you and I have talked about the powerful thing about the show being that it really is the quest to just be good. The ultimate want of every one of these characters is to be good, and it was such a dose. It was such a needed dose for me to watch characters that really cared about the right thing to do, that
And
cared
it's the
about other
idea
people.
of having it's such a cliche at this point, but there is the truth of when you bring the idea of like having great power comes with great responsibility, the Spider-Man trope, but that really is the idea of everybody strives to be good, but the real test of being good is when you have power. Because that's when you're tested the most. And this is about people who have power, and are they choosing to be good or evil?
And what they do with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also about our relationship to the hero. And we watched a world. It was so great to binge because you saw this transformation happen pretty quickly. A world where everyone relied on heroes to a world where everybody sort of saw themselves as a potential hero. Incredible.
Yeah. It's a great, great show.
Best
All right.
queer in real life.
There's some faggots that are alive.
We got to give it up
and
for
they're
some faggots
gay,
who are doing the thing.
and lesbians and trans and
Yes.
and all the type. And
All the
I
queers.
have chosen few that I feel have like made an impact.
Yeah.
And I chose Cole Domingo.
Coleman Domingo.
I chose Jinx Monsoon and the sexiest man alive, John Bailey. I felt like I wanted to put Cola Scola there too, but I was like, I'm only putting one O'Mary, and I'm actually going to choose.
That would have been
Jinx.
last year, Cola Scola. And yes.
But he won the Tony this year technically, but I still
Yeah.
feel he would be more last year.
Yeah. Yes.
But Coleman Domingo, he is basically nominated for Oscars. He's everyone's first choice to be in a fucking movie. He does action movies. He's in The Running Man. He does serious movies. He plays straight. He plays gay. He was directing the Four Seasons TV show with Tina Fey. He's
which
in
we
Sabrina
loved.
Carpenter's Rocky Horror themed music video.
He's in Wicked.
He's
in Wicked for Good.
I still have not seen Wicked for Good.
Oh,
Isn't that
he's the
terrible?
Cowardly Lion.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Is it just CGI so you just hear
Yeah.
him?
He's the voice of the
Okay.
Cowardly Lion. Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you right now, he is the quintessential of you do not have to stay in the closet
No.
in order to be a famous actor.
You don't have to be anything remotely
Taking
straight
notes,
passing.
Pedro Pascal.
Right. Hello.
I really want Pedro Pascal to come out.
It's Marvel set it back years. It's such a well-known secret. He doesn't even have to come out.
And here's the thing for me. I do not think it will affect his movie career
No way.
at all.
No way.
That's what's making it frustrating for me.
Yeah.
And I think in the same way that Jonathan Bailey also is out doing the Jurassic Park movies, doing Wicked, and his name, he's the first gay sexiest man alive.
Yeah.
And then the third nominee, I have Jinx Monsoon. She has catapulted out from the only double winner of Drag Race, and that is for a reason. She has catapulted out to Broadway and beyond. She was in Doctor Who. She is on Broadway as Oh Mary. She is going to return to do Judy Garland, the Judy Garland Over the Rainbow play on the West End. And I will say, as someone who edited her show Cool Mom, and who's seen her behind the scenes and how she's worked and has met her, in the end, I just had to give it we needed some trans representation.
Absolutely.
Of this is how you do it. She is totally true to herself. She is beautiful. And I will tell you this, her Oh Mary, I've seen clips of Jane Krakowski and other people doing Oh Mary.
Yeah.
She's my favorite. I mean, other than Cole, but she is my favorite performance of it.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. So Jinx, you are our winner for best queer in real life.
Yay, Jinxie.
Love you, Jinx.
Love you, Jinxie.
What's
our next category?
Queer.
Best queer moment.
What are these moments? What could these moments be? Well, it was all in TV.
Yep.
And one of them you have not seen, but I had to put it in there because
Honey Love.
It was the most talked about BL moment. But we have Heated Rivalry, queer moment. I don't know, all of it. The sex, pretty much.
Definitely, the queer moment for me is the moment where in the first sex scene, it started to fade to black and then faded
it cuts
back and continued the sex scene. That was the queer moment.
I'm also just him where he's on the bed and and then Ilya's on the chair. That also was just iconic.
Also,
but it's like, what do you choose? So it's just all of it.
Yeah.
Spitting
into
then
his hand.
then the boots sex scene.
The surprise drill sergeant between
with
the two.
The drill sergeant with the other guy. They were both so hot.
Yeah.
I mean, having is he Indian? An Indian and a Pakistani? I mean, an Indian and a ginger? Oh! So
beautiful
hot.
Babies.
Also, this last episode of Pluribus, people were waiting for Carol and...
I haven't seen it yet.
What? Oh, no. Well, I spoiled you. They fuck.
Okay.
They fuck.
Yes! Oh, my
Carol
God!
fucks the hive. She fucks the hive.
Oh,
what's your name?
my...
Zosha? Zosha. They fuck. And
Let's
every
go.
lesbian were gushing. They needed crackers for their soup. Everybody was waiting for it. So we have that finally. And then there's a show called Top Form. It's a BL from Thailand. And both of these actors are so hot. And they literally have a sex scene where they start pouring honey all over each other.
Ooh!
And it was very eye-opening and very hot. So I had to include that, the honey sex scene.
Okay.
From Top Form.
Yes.
Which you can watch on WeTV.
Oh.
It's actually very sad because they became so popular. Both of the one also had a pop star career because, that's how it works in Thailand. They always put out and then his pop star career got so successful that the music company that represented him basically cut the couple and went, no, you can't do any more shows with them. We just want you to be a pop star. And so then everybody has been devastated that he chose his pop stardom over having gay sex with men.
Damn.
But who wins? Who think
wins?
It's fucking heated rivalry,
the heated
bitch.
rivalry sex.
It's
oh my God.
fucking heated rivalry.
Listen.
We have the back arch. We have the scene in the bathroom where he's like, tell me you want to suck my dick. And he's like, I want to suck your dick. There's so much to jerk off to in this goddamn show.
So much. Somebody needs to create a YouTube channel of just the scenes to jack off to in heated rivalry.
I know. Oh, it's so good.
Best queer
Best
character.
Queer character.
So
I
many.
wonder who's going to be
I
nominated.
wonder who
in
our
this
3
too.
nominees are going to be
I have
for the
a
best
few.
queer character of
Actually,
2025.
I have 5 nominees.
Oh, let's go.
Because one was, and it's just 2 shows.
It's just 2 shows.
5. No, 3 shows.
Oh, 3 shows.
Sorry.
Yay.
Oh, I have 6
Here
nominees. I have 6 nominees. I, of course, have Carol, Rhea Seorn from Pluribus.
Yep.
We have Heated Rivalry.
Can I just
what are their
talk
names
about
again?
Carol for a second?
Connor Story. Yeah, go ahead.
Connor Story and Hudson Williams, Ilya and Shane,
Yes.
respectively. There are so many people on the internet that think, Carol's unlikable and the Hive is likable, and they're horrible because they overvalue politeness in society and are highly misogynistic, all these people that don't like Carol. Carol is one of the best fucking most relatable, most I see myself in characters. I would be exactly her if this happened to me.
And she's real. And I think I love the idea that you have comparing to her and then Mario. What's his name? Marios?
Oh, Manuosos.
Manuosos. Everybody is they're losing their minds. And so
Everybody
this is how
was
she's
stupid
dealing
to begin with.
But she's going, I mean, the trauma that she's experiencing right now, she's handling it way better than you would, bitch. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think people are just like
You would
expecting
suck
her
the
to
Hive's
rise
dick.
above and be,
Yeah. No, you have no fight in you if you don't
I mean,
like
let's
Carol.
be honest. If the Hive came and they're like, if they came up to you and they're like, hey, we're a Hive now. I mean, if you want, we can have Connor Stories and Hudson Williams come over and have a threesome with you right now. Do you want that? Do you think I'm going to be able to have the willpower to say no?
Right.
Anyway, so we have Hudson and Connor Stories and all this. Have you also seen Jordan Firstman? We talked about this. Went off on the 2 of them. Did you see they did that like Instagram pop-up thing to kind of like show, look, we all get along, we love each other now. But the one thing he was complaining about is that whether or not these people are gay in real life. And we know that what's his nuts is
Connor's bisexual. Yeah.
Scott Hunter's bisexual, but Connor Story has not said he is bisexual. But did you know that he used to do YouTube videos when he was a kid?
Oh.
And they released one of the YouTube videos of him critiquing the song Firework. And I'm going to just say it right now. He is not straight.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I know a story of him in an interview saying he never thought he was going to get this role because you needed to be 6'4", Russian, and bisexual. And he said, and I only had one of the 3. And he's not 6'4", and he's not Russian.
Exactly. Well, he technically said, and I'm not Russian and I'm not 6'3".
Right.
So he didn't say I am that other one. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what he meant. We know what he fucking meant. So Connor.
All right. Well, who else is nominated for this category?
We also have Peacemaker, who is bisexual as well.
Peacemaker is bisexual. Chris Smith from Peacemaker is bisexual. John Cena played him. John Cena, by the way, did you see he had his final match ever, his final wrestling match ever, the same day as My Hero Academia's final episode?
He still
John
did
Cena
wrestling.
retired.
I thought he had retired from that.
He would
I
show
thought he had
up.
Retired a while ago.
He would show up and do, and he lost.
Of course. Well, then that's then never do it again.
Yep.
What a sweet guy, and I love that he's bi and
great
sucks dick
cameo
in this
on
show.
Pluribus. By the way,
Yes. And then, of course, we have our lesbian from Peacemaker, Leota
Adebayo, played by Danielle Brooks,
Adebayo.
the incomparable Danielle Brooks.
I love her. And then, of course, I had to fucking put Judo Master Nutley.
Amazing. Like Judo Master coming out in Peacemaker is one of my favorite queer moments.
Yes.
So great. Judo Master
Judo Maker.
electrocuting a pool full of Nazis is also one of my favorite queer moments.
So good.
But my favorite moment in Peacemaker actually is Danielle Brooks is responsible for my favorite moment where this whole season there was an undercurrent of Chris being suicidal and Chris being so depressed that he was thinking of unaliving himself, aka going to another dimension. And when he was so self-loathing and so down in the dumps and surrounded by his friends talking about how he's worthless and they are better off without him, the way Danielle Brooks responds to that, where she just like pulls her chair up in his face and just gets in his face. It is one of the best reactions to another actor's line I've ever seen. She's incredible. Yeah. The way she delivers this, I'm not going to listen to my friend be this self-loathing, is so good. My favorite moment in the show.
Great. She's a great actress. But who's going to be the winner?
But who's our favorite character?
It's a tie.
Oh, is it Ilya and Shane?
It's Ilya and Shane. They have a chokehold on society right now that you cannot deny. Everyone is talking about it. Straight men are being like, "Oh, I'm watching this with my wife, and she's all horned up." Like everyone is watching this show now.
Yeah, everyone. It's win-win for everybody. There's nobody
win-win
who's not benefiting from this show.
Yes,
but these two, these two have
the chemistry on and off the screen.
But you've got Ilya, who is the bad boy, the one that doesn't need anybody, the one who's so tough. He doesn't feel pain, and he's so destroyed and shredded on the inside. And then you've got Shane, who is the most baby girl professional athlete in fiction I've ever seen.
But is just so full of anxiety and repression and pain. And they both see it in each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love them.
I love them. Best line. Oof. And this one, we are by no means being thorough. I mean, I'm sure there's a whole script of one battle after another that probably deserves to be nominated for best line somewhere.
And One Battle After Another, great movie, but it did not make it, I don't think, on a single nominee for any of this stuff. I have Am I Cute from Togo from My Hero Academia.
Himiko Toga asking Ochako, am I cute? That's her final
And then
words.
we have Josh Brolin waking up from the nightmare of seeing Aunt Gladys and going, "What the fuck?
What the fuck?"
It was the most going from that scary to that funny in the audience reaction.
What a great tension breaker.
Stuck with me. Yeah. And then of course we have
a late breaking entrant. I'm coming
to the cottage. Literally just from 5. 2 days ago. For the whole year. So let's talk about
the Scott Hunter moment.
Because this fucking won. Yeah. So it's the fucking winner. I'm sorry.
Best line of the year is I'm coming to the cottage.
And I've been watching just reactions of like people at bars watching the end of this episode. The end of episode 5. Crying. Tell me someone that did not cry, and I'll show you someone that is a psychopath.
Yeah.
And people that were like, why do we have to have Kip? Was it Scott Hunter and Kip?
Yeah.
Why do we have to have a whole episode of Scott and Kip? Now you know fucking why.
Now you know why.
Because at the end of this episode, they both lose because of the injury. Shane gets injured, and then eventually Scott Hunter, his team goes on, and he finally gets to win. And he wins the cup. He wins the cup, and then who is in the audience? And this is years later from them breaking up.
Yeah, right.
But Kip is still in the audience supporting him.
Yeah. Is it years later?
Yeah, when you see all the time passages, it's like 2 years have passed.
Yeah, I think they said this was 2017.
Yeah,
I want to check that. I don't know if I'm ready to make that claim, but hey.
I mean, in the book, I've seen people talk about in the book, there's like 2 years worth of stuff that happened between that and that.
Cap and Bucky.
But he's alone, and I think he's like, I achieved my dream. I did it. I achieved my dream. I don't need to live in this lie anymore. And he calls Kip down
to the ice.
And there's many good lines where he's just like crying, and his friend is like, it's okay to be sad, and you're just like, oh. But he's still
Can we talk about the women in this episode? By the way, like all three, Kip's friend, Svetlana,
Landry. Yeah, they're
Rose.
all supportive.
Just
Well,
doing
there's
the
that one line
work.
when she was like, because they call each other Jane and whatever
And Lily.
on the text, and Lily, and she's like, I hope Jane knows
How lucky
how
he
lucky
is.
he is. And you're like, see, they all know
Yeah.
what's going on. And it's interesting. I saw someone compare this scene of Kip coming down to the end of 16 Candles, and it's almost like shot for shot.
Oh my God.
The end of 16 Candles, where he's waiting in the car and he's like, you,
Yeah.
and he's like, me. And then they come down and basically he comes down while you cut back seeing Ilya and Shane watching this
Like
on
what
TV.
what
Watching it
the
on
fuck?
TV, and then they fucking kiss.
Ilya
and
calls
just,
him. They stop texting and Ilya just like fucking calls him. Because that
so
was
they're kissing. But I think that's the funny thing is you're so swept up in the moment of Kip and Scott that you've forgotten about their story. And then he calls them and you think this is still about Kip and Scott. Oh, and when they got injured, Shane asked Ilya to
would you
come to the
instead of
cottage.
coming to Russia?
Here's another little side note that I didn't know. These are people that have read the book. For people that read the book, Ilya, after him being injured, he felt it was his fault because he was distracting
Yeah,
him.
distracting.
He went there that day to break up with him.
Oh, wow.
He went
they
there to the
skipped that.
hospital to break up with him. And then when
Yeah.
he was like, come visit the cottage, he was so like thrown by that he he couldn't do it and he ran out.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I can't go to the cottage. I have to go to Russia. Because of Russia, I have to hide. And he calls him after seeing this other guy being like, I can fucking come out on national TV. Ilya fucking calls him and goes, I'm coming to the cottage. The scream.
Because
The
it washes the Scott Hunter moment being televised and them watching it washes away the complexity of their relationship. Like all of a sudden this shit is simple.
Yeah.
Like Trixie
You can
Mattel
just
always
love.
says,
You can just love.
being gay is the easiest thing in the world. It's only hard when straight people are around. That's when it gets hard.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Walk
But
in the park.
otherwise, and he's afraid to love him in private in a secret cottage. And he just saw this guy. So it's like, I'm coming to the cottage. And
we are gonna-
I've been watching just reactions of people screaming. And then it cutting to credits. That's the thing of seeing the kiss, I'm coming to the cottage, credits. Girl. So fucking good. This show is so good.
so good.
Can't. All right, what's next?
Oh, we're entering comic book land. Best comic book slash sci-fi
TV show
slash
What do we
fantasy
have
TV
here?
show.
We have Peacemaker, which we talked about. This is how you do comic book shows, right? Marvel. Which
That's how you do multiverse. That's how you do
Where's the
multiverse,
Marvel
right?
TV shows in this? You're going to find out soon.
Yeah.
And we have My Hero Academia as another nominee. We have Pluribus and Severance, the two Apple TV sci-fi shows. Got to give them their due diligence because these shows are amazing.
Yes.
And so this is one where we had to split that we couldn't just give a single
We
one.
couldn't decide.
Because for Brett, it is My Hero Academia.
My winner is My Hero Academia. It's just it is perhaps the greatest superhero story I've ever seen.
It's great.
Period.
It's amazing. Yeah. But I did have to choose Peacemaker. I just felt this was just playing at such a fucking high level. And I just was so excited for every episode to come out.
Exciting
Such good storytelling and
because
writing.
Peacemaker Season 1 was not officially part of James Gunn's DCU. Peacemaker Season 2 was part 2 of part 3 if you count Creature Commandos. So it was a continuation of the DCU. So being part of that macro narrative added a little juice for me too.
So fucking good.
But also the irony of this whole category is, yes, I think it's My Hero. You think it's Peacemaker. Actually, the best show out of all of them is Pluribus.
Pluribus
Like, technically.
is the Pluribus. If you had to be like, oh, we're gonna have like, this is the thing is we're going on for pure entertainment value.
Yes,
Pluribus
is art.
too early in the phase of the show.
I
for
consider
me to
Pluribus
give.
art.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
Peacemaker and My Hero are done.
Yeah.
That's like I can examine it on a whole. Pluribus can still shit the bed.
Sure can.
And people are still saying that they're like, oh, it's so slow. And I'm like,
off.
I like that it's slow.
I like it.
And I am someone who's like, all right, get to it. But I'm like, I kind of love that it's slow.
Yeah.
So
because
yeah,
it's
so
an
everybody go
interesting
fuck
world,
themselves.
and that world is slow.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what do we have next? Worst comic book TV show.
Oh God, we got the red on the slide. Ugh, worst comic book TV show.
And we got
Yeah.
Marvel
Marvel
Zombies,
Zombies.
Marvel's Ironheart, and Marvel's Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is maybe the least egregious of all of these. Marvel Zombies, unwatchable.
Yeah.
Ironheart, I watched it.
All over the place. It was
But all over the place.
all
Didn't
over
know
the place.
what the fuck it was doing.
What was it?
Didn't know what the fuck it was doing or what it was supposed to be about. And the villain, the Hood, that's what you did with the Hood, ruined a character. And so who is the winner or loser? It's just Marvel.
It's just Marvel.
Marvel is the loser. Marvel. And that's the thing. And we have, in a month from now, we have Wonder Man. Are they doing any advertisements for it or any marketing? Because they already know it's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marvel. Do fucking better.
Yeah.
Because guess what? This isn't the end of my shit talking Marvel.
Yeah, and they have a lot of big bets in 2026.
Yeah. Best comic book
TV performance. Oh, this is fun.
All right. Who are our nominees?
Who are our comic book actors? Fun.
I have Britt Lower from Severance.
Yep.
I have Alexander Skarsgård from Murderbot. I need
Love
to get a Murderbot reference.
Love Murderbot.
And then Rhea Seehorn for Pluribus. Alexander Skarsgård, he's great. He's hilarious. He's what makes the show. But Britt Lower and Rhea Seehorn are doing things on another level. And it's who are we going to pick?
Between the two of them?
I think in the end,
it's Britt. Yeah.
Britt Lower and Severance having to play the innie and the outie, and then playing the outie pretending to be the innie.
You know why
just
her
levels here?
You know why her performance was so good? You were never confused which one she was.
Of who was who. And I'll tell you this,
we were
first
never
episode.
Confused.
First episode, I immediately was like, oh, she's the
That's
outie.
not her. Yeah. You knew.
And
that's
people
not her.
were like, oh, what? And I'm like, no. And that shows you what a fucking good actress she is.
Truly the performance of the
I could
year.
tell immediately.
The TV performance of the year. Truly.
And she won the Emmy. This bitch won the Emmy.
Yeah.
And did you hear about like when she's not shooting, she's in a circus? She joined the circus.
Really?
Yes, she's like a circus performer, like a Cirque du Soleil type thing.
Oh my God. I love her.
Now for best comic book movie.
Best comic book movie.
This is where Marvel has a little bit of a there's a little bit of a shine, a little bit of a bright moment. Because we have Superman, Thunderbolts, and then K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, I can't believe K-pop Demon Hunters has not been mentioned on this show yet because it was one of the defining things of 2025.
Moments of 2025, defining moment. Literally,
in fact,
number one songs, number one albums,
song of the year.
number one group. Yes, song of the year.
And I think it's our song of the year. Golden.
We'll get to that.
Oh, do we have that category? We do. Okay.
But
back to best comic book movie. Back to best comic book movie. Superman, it was like it was correct. Superman felt
It was correct. I had issues with it, but in the end, the Superman characters and Lois Lane, they were what I wanted. The vibe was vibe. They passed the vibe check.
Yeah. The Iggy Pop thing, the punk rock thing, it brought the whole thing together. It made the whole thing relevant.
And K-pop Demon Hunters, for a show that was like, this is going to be terrible. Let's just plop it on Netflix. And then watching it, you're like, no, this is great songs, a great story, great animation. And then fun fight scenes. What are you talking about, people? It literally had everything. And also the Saj Boys. I want to have sex with the Saj Boys.
Oh my God. They're my idol.
Song.
But in the end, only one movie can win.
One movie stood above the rest, and that was Thunderbolts.
It's Thunderbolts.
And
Listen,
the fact that this is
listen.
considered the movie that has put the nail in the coffin because it was such a flop. And this is probably the best Marvel movie that has come out in a long time.
This is Marvel's second best movie behind The Winter Soldier, period. Like, you can't count Endgame, Infinity War, because those were events. Like, they had, like, the whole power of the event behind them. In terms of a standalone movie that wasn't a flagpole event, you've got Winter Soldier and you've got Thunderbolts. Those are the two greats, period.
And
That's
took
it.
the essence of the idea of what Thunderbolts were. People that are villains brought together under a nefarious scheme to be technically good guys. But then they realize, oh, eventually it's like, maybe we do want to be good guys. Taking that whole thing, and it's just done so well. There was fake outs where characters get killed that you didn't know were going to be killed. Like the way they set up that was a Taskmaster that dies, how they hid that. Brilliant, because I didn't see it coming. There were surprises. Sentry is the villain. Brilliant, the way they handled it.
They took
Perfect.
my most hated Marvel character from the comics and made him one
And
of
made
my
him
favorite
fun.
characters from the movie. What
and
they
Julia
did
Louise
with
Dreyfus, great villain.
She was great. And what's his nuts as John Walker as U.S. agent.
Yeah.
What's his?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's his parents?
Hudson. Oliver. Wyatt.
No,
Wyatt.
the other one. Wyatt Russell. It's Kurt
Wyatt
Russell.
Russell.
He was one of my favorite performanance of the year in a comic book
Great,
movie.
because of and that's the thing is like seeing the levels of like, wait, because he's a bad guy that really thinks he's a good guy. And
Yeah.
then has to realize that he is a bad guy before he can really be a good guy.
Yeah.
There's so many levels that he played.
And ultimately, this is a movie about mental health.
Yes. And then Florence Pugh, you can hand her fucking anything. You can give her anything and she will blast it out of the park. She's so talented. She needs to win an Oscar.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not going to win an Oscar for this because everybody apparently hated it, but this is so good. Worst comic book movie. Here's the nominees. Oh, God, here we go. We have Captain America, Brave New World. We have the Fantastic Four, and we have Tron Ares. I have not even seen Tron Ares.
Yeah, but of course
literally
it's going to be on there.
Not a single human being has said
No one
this
has.
was a good movie.
Yeah.
Because no one has even watched it. And the fact that we're still giving Jared
What are we
Leto
doing with Jared Leto? What are we doing?
big blockbuster movies as if he could sell something.
What are we doing?
His chances are done. Let's get rid of him.
He's out.
He's got, and let's send him to 30 Seconds to Mars. Let's fucking send him to Mars.
Yeah. Along with the
I
Fantastic
did
Four.
not hate Fantastic Four, but
I
it definitely had problems. And
I was
and this is more Brett
incredibly-
putting it in here. You did
I was
not like
incredibly
this movie.
disappointed with Fantastic Four.
Yes.
The only job you had with Fantastic Four was to make it fun. That was the only job you had.
And it wasn't that
wasn't
fun.
fun.
Yeah. And I do think that I feel this is all leading up to, in this other dimension, Iron Man is Doctor Doom.
I think
Because
this
the
is
fact that we've had the previews showing that Captain America is showing up again, I think they are. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of just not.
Yeah, I don't
feeling
think
it.
there's no. Yeah, no, there's no.
But
So who won?
But that's the winner is Captain
America: Brave New World. It's one of the worst movies Marvel ever made.
It's
There's
one
no.
of the worst
Our main
things.
character has no
Nothing-
character
no-
arc.
There's no stakes. There's
There's no
no
stakes.
chemistry between anybody.
The villain's
you
a
do not
letdown.
care about anything.
The
Harrison
sidekick's a
Ford
letdown.
is literally does not want to be there.
Sabra happened.
Yeah, the Red Hawk reveal. No
Real
one,
bad.
and then he's ripping up
This
the White
what
House.
turned out. This turned out to be the sequel to the Ed Norton Incredible Hulk movie that nobody wanted.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
It's a thing where it's even the fact that when it was like Bucky finally shows up and then they literally just talk about the plot and then he leaves. Like they forgot that there's like emotions. Like you should have emotions and there should be a want. Like even, I mean, I hate the whole like save the cat. What is it called? Save the cat? Isn't that called Save the Cat plot line? That one, how to write like an action movie script book or whatever it's called,
I
Save
don't
the
know.
Cat.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you get the one and then the hero's journey and all that stuff. Like they didn't even follow any of that. And I hate that. But it was like, you give me something.
There's no
Give me
structure.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's terrible. All right, let's move on.
Best comic book movie
performance. Who acted the best in one of these comic book movies? Well, we have 3 nominees. We already talked about her already. Florence Pugh. She can fucking do anything.
Florence
and then
Pugh.
we have David Cornsweet. How do you say
David Cornsweet. You said it.
Okay. And then we have Amy Madigan for Weapons.
For Weapons.
And girl, you know who I'm giving this to. Amy Madigan for
goddamn well it's
Weapons
Amy
is the
Madigan.
winner.
Listen.
She's the winner.
How could you hate her? She's just a little lady who needs a bowl of water for her broken stick.
And a little bit of your hair. Yeah. It's such...
When she is trying to talk her way through the principal's office, when you first finally meet her, and she's like, oh, no, yeah, they both have the consumption. Yeah, and you're like, this bitch is from the 1800s.
Yeah.
She's been alive for a long time and has not been part of any sort of modern life in any sort of real way.
It's fucking great. She's fucking great. And the balance of scariness this movie has to kind of have this character that's kind of ridiculous and comical, but can also come across as scary and frightening. Brilliant.
I also
Brilliant
love
performance. I want her to be. I think she is going to get nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, I think
and
so
the
too.
fact that like we have not gotten a Toni Collette or other people from horror movies nominated, if she gets nominated for an, I'd be so fucking. Well, I guess Demi Moore.
Demi Moore was
horror too. But yeah, we need to continue this trend of giving, but then give them the awards. Although Tiana Taylor, I think, might win it, but she was.
Oh, I hope so.
One battle after another. It's going to be a real best supporting actress. That's the one where everybody's slugging it out.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good people.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have next? Worst. Oh, we're
into the floppies. We're into the paper. We're into the comics.
Now here's the thing. I'm going to admit.
Hey, remember when the awards were about this shit? Not this year.
We haven't expanded. We've decided to keep mostly to the X-Men, to our detriment. Because this nominees for worst comic book could be very long. But me and Brett helped narrow it down to a top 3. And still going strong, last year's winner, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Binary, which is the
Just
Age of
Phoenix.
Revelation version of Phoenix, and Long Shots. I think these are 3 abortions.
Yeah.
I think there's no reason for them to exist, and there's nothing redeemable about them at all. They are not well written. The art isn't that great, and there's no point for them to even exist.
And you know what? I want to apologize for two other comic books that were could have easily been nominated for this category.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's probably 20 DC comics that are probably amazing that we didn't read.
I'm sure Exceptional X-Men belonged here.
Which one?
Exceptional.
Yeah. Oh, there's so. But I mean, at least that had Emma Frost in it. I couldn't.
Oh, true. Anyway,
but
who's
the
our winner?
It's Long Shots.
Yeah.
Long Shots.
Don't promise us Mojo and Long Shot and Dazzler, and then give us what
and
you
then
gave us.
not put them in there,
Don't
and
do
then
that.
you actually are writing that the comic is bad. Wow, this is really bad. To be meta? No.
Have some dignity.
No. And the excitement we had. Oh my God, we're gonna have Long Shot and Dazzler and Mojo World.
We were so excited for these titles.
How about we just put Rhino Man and Hellcat,
Rhino and
Wonder Man
Kraven,
together. And Kraven, the characters no one gives anything about.
And evidently, they're going to give Hellcat and Wonder Man their own book. Did it feel like that?
Not after this. I'm
How
sure
dare
it's
you.
been canceled. I hope it's been canceled. And Megan got a spinoff. Megan 2, there's a spinoff
There you
canceled. I hope it gets canceled. I hope no. I shan't have it.
I shan't.
Ah!
Best comic book character.
character. All right. So I have We have. Sorry, I'm just like me because
Because you did all the work this time.
I love
It's
how
okay.
because I put the slides together, I'm suddenly like it's me.
Yeah.
But we had to put Iron Frost, Emma Frost. You know, we still have to bow down to the idea. The book wasn't that good, but the idea of Iron Frost is great.
And also in Emma's column, I played a lot of Marvel Rivals as Emma and did really well.
Yes. So we have Emma. Emma, whether you're in Marvel Rivals or Iron Frost, you are still the bee's knees. I also put Judo Master from Peacemaker. I put Peacemaker from Peacemaker.
Yes.
And then once again, we had all of the outliers, but this year I had to give a shout out to Death Dream.
Always the best. Always interesting.
Death Dream is so fucking good. But if you notice, we have two from comics, two from TV shows. Because it is slim pickings in the comics world. And then I had to choose. I made an executive decision.
Who'd you pick?
I know Brett wanted Emma Frost, but I make
No.
the slides. I chose Natalie, 'cause look
Yay!
at that.
Oh my God,
Look
you have a
at
little
him.
thirst trap shot of him.
I put a thirst trap because look how hot he is, and I'm
He's-
basically doing it because I
I'm
want
so
to
happy
sleep
you
with
picked
him.
Judo Master. This is correct.
I want to have sex with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just someone. It's the key. It's the key part of a supporting character is where suddenly you're like, I want more of them. He did everything he had to do.
The best
and the
part
fact
of a
that
supporting, yeah.
And I just think the fact that they were like, hey, we need like a 5'2" judo guy. Let's hire this guy. Oh shit, he's also really fucking funny and can act too. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think James Gunn, I think if he wasn't able to deliver, I think James Gunn probably wouldn't have done more with
Judo
him.
Master would not
I
have been
think-
prominent.
No, and I think he became prominent because he was like, oh, this guy's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just him eating those hot Cheetos being like, hey, faggot, you won me over.
It's
You
the exact
won
energy we
me
want from a supporting
over.
character. Anytime Judo Master shows up in this show, you smile. You're like, thank God.
Yes. All right, we're getting towards the end. Are you excited?
Yes. Best
comic
moment.
book moment.
Wow.
This is not just in a comic book, but it's just in anything. Sci-fi, TV show, movie, anything.
Yeah.
Because if I had to deliver it to just comic books,
You would have nothing.
it would it would be slim pickings.
You would have nothing.
The nominees are the last final chase scene from Weapons. I would like to secretly add in Sinners, the what would you call that scene from Sinners? The
music.
the music
Convergence.
scene from Sinners. I would have the discovery, not just this scene, but the whole discovery of the Nazi world
Peacemaker.
in Peacemaker on all counts. So that includes Leota being chased and then them electrocuting everybody in the pool. A Peacemaker finding out in the office where it's like, you did not notice there was Hitler there the whole time. Hilarious. And then I chose, and I feel you will agree with me. I put in here the climbing up the shaft scene from Thunderbolts.
100%.
It was in this scene. I mean, I will say I was digging the movie, but in this scene, I was like, you're on the edge of your seat. The banter, the fighting. Are they going to get away?
The
Are they gonna
ridiculousness
die?
of what
The
they're
tension.
doing.
And also the tension of they could drop and die, of them all back to back trying to crawl up the shaft. I was like, oh, this movie is fucking good. Like, this is where it turned out where I was like, oh, I like this movie. Where I'm like, oh, this movie's not fucking
This
around.
is a fave.
This is a really fucking good movie.
I apologize. I have to include another one here, and
Sure. What?
like
What?
it has to be when. Here
Oh,
we
you're doing
go.
My Hero Academia?
When all the students helped him get to Shigaraki. When all the students
Yes.
all
I would also, if we're doing a My Hero Academia nominee, when Bakugo battles
that's it.
all for
I'm sorry,
one.
that's it.
When
That-
Bakugo battles all for
whatever
one.
you've got on the next slide. Let's see it.
In the end, I had to choose Weapons. I do
Yeah,
feel
the death of Aunt Gladys.
the death of her is
However-
one of the most satisfying movies ever. But for
I'm
Brett, this will
changing
be
it.
Brett's winner.
Brett's winner is Bakugo versus All for One. In My
Bakugo
Hero
versus
Season 8.
All for One. I also just love the idea that Bakugo is not considered like Omega level. He's
No.
not considered, I know that's not the term they use there, but he's not considered that powerful. And so All for One just never saw him as a threat, especially because he's like dying. And the fact that he was able to use, he was using the fact that he was dying and the sweat from the adrenaline and him dying made him more powerful enough to defeat him.
And then
was
the thing
amazing. It was
thing
amazing.
that got him going was seeing that All Might was about his hero. All Might was about to die in a very formulaic way. Like the death of the mentor moment was inevitable, was going to happen. And he pops up from, you thought he was dead. He pops up and he's got an All Might baseball card in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And that's
That
what
was
and then
dropped
he just,
earlier when he died. That was dropped on the floor. Yeah.
Right.
When you thought he died.
He defies the trope of death of the mentor.
So good.
So
So
good.
good. And fucking Amy Madigan to Torn Apart. There was just a glee of when the little kid, also having the little kid be the one that gets that
Yes.
saves the day
Alex.
and snaps the twig and gets all of them to chase after her. It's just so satisfying. So satisfying.
Dun,
All
dun,
right, we only have
dun.
2 more awards left.
Best comic book.
Best comic book. Are you ready for the winner?
How many nominees do we have?
I'm just going straight to the winner.
Let's go.
There is no winner this year for best comic book. And Uncanny, you were fine,
You were close.
but there was a lot of garbage in between because of all of the spin-offs that Gail Simone had to do. I feel that
X-Men Hunt.
2024 Uncanny X-Men was better. So the fact that Uncanny was just and that was the best one. Can you think of anything that could go Age of Revelation? Even when we're like, oh, this was good, it's like, and I'm not giving best comic to. It was fine. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. So
No,
this
we
is
didn't
also-
read
I'm
the
just-
best comic of the year, whatever it was.
Yeah,
We didn't
I'm just
read it.
putting right now. Marvel, you are on
God,
notice.
Not John Goodman from Lebowski.
Yes, I have a meme of John Goodman.
Not
from Big
Walter.
Lebowski.
Slow check.
You are on notice, Marvel. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
Because we need to figure out something
Girl,
else to read.
get it together.
Because this is not, it's not good. Save us, Hickman. Oh, you know what?
Imperial.
But this is the thing is, I maybe would have put Imperial,
But it fell apart
but
at the
then
end.
it ended. It fell apart at the end. So I was going to say Jonathan Hickman saved me. They're not letting Jonathan Hickman save anybody.
No one's going to save us. The irony of a superhero genre.
Yes. And so that is most of the awards. We're going to end it with our entertainer of the year. And we usually always give this to like
Ariana
what's the
Grande.
music that really is defining everything. And I had
Yeah.
to split this up because I know who Brett is going to say.
Yeah.
Brett is putting Huntrix down
That's right.
as their entertainer.
They
of the
changed our
year.
world. They gave us our song of the summer. They
Golden.
also like had a really interesting story of like the women who did the voices and you know what their careers were like before hitting this golden moment. Pardon the pun. But yeah, like this, like whether it's the 3 women IRL or it's our 3 digital avatars here, our 3 characters, like they talk about a chokehold. I mean, before Heated Rivalry had us in a choke, like we were still recovering from what Huntrix did to our throats. I mean, it was everywhere. And it was just good superhero win. And that was part of
Exactly.
why.
Love the music. So good. I love them, but there's someone else had a chokehold on me. And after Brat Summer and Chaperone and Sabrina Carpenter trifecta in 2024, I was like, who can come and who can save me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there was someone that did
Yeah.
save me.
Almost like
and
magic.
It was fucking
Abracadabra.
Lady Gaga.
Yes.
Abracadabra. The Mayhem album. She's back, baby.
She was back.
And after Joker...
She was talking gibberish again, and we were like, what?
Yeah. But after that Joker pas de deux or whatever bullshit
Yeah.
that was, you were like, oh, is she over? No.
Oh, fun fact
No,
about that
she
Joker
isn't.
movie, by the way.
Yeah.
So you know the very end is Arthur Fleck, Joaquin Phoenix character, getting killed in prison by
Yeah.
who they imply is the real Joker.
Yeah.
Do you know who the actor was who played that real Joker who kills Joaquin at the end?
Who? I think, didn't you tell me? And I think I just forgot. Who?
Connor Story.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Anyway, Lady Gaga, entertainer
Lady
of the year.
Gaga, she's my
Mayhem.
entertainer of the year. That is right. Oh my God. Can you believe it? Can you
We
believe
did it.
what a year of 2025
What a year it's been.
has been?
My God.
It's been terrible. But there has been
Yeah.
some amazing things. There has been amazing things. Pluribus, heated rivalry. And this
Yeah.
is the thing that I think that's so important is with heated rivalry, with gay rights and stuff being kind of up for grabs and not important anymore. The one thing that this town, that America will fall for, even the right wing, is money. If it makes you money, then
it's
money
valid.
talks. And
Yep.
that's the thing is that Paramount and all of these hostile takeovers, they want to submit to Trump. But in the end, people need to watch shows. And nobody wants to watch right-wing shows. They'll watch Fox News, but they are not going to watch a right-wing narrative story because they're bad. And so we need more faggots. We need more lesbians because that's what people want to watch because it's fun. And that's where all the good writing is, bitch.
Yeah.
So hallelujah.
And
so
also-
that's yes, go ahead.
With all the oppression, it makes queer shit more interesting because it's more forbidden. It's more
Yes.
dangerous.
And
so
I'll
yeah,
say this,
keep
I
coming
think this
for
is
us.
the other thing people aren't realizing. When Jordan Firstman was complaining where he's like, oh, it's the same trope of in the closet, which I used to feel like, but I'm like, oh, but like we're oppressed again. We don't live in a world now where it's safe everywhere to be gay. I used to be like, yeah, we're over that. It's done. Who cares? It's like, that's not kind of how it is right now.
And also, Jordan Firstman's like his whole thing was like, this isn't who gay men are. This is not a realistic depiction of the gay world. Who the hell wants that? You want a realistic depiction of the gay world? Go to Horse Meat fucking Disco.
Yeah,
and
also
it's not that interesting.
Going to WeHo to find a real gay man. No, that's not. That's like going to Hell's Kitchen to find a real gay man. No. Even if you go to Bushwick or even those more alternative places, they're all in their own little bubbles. We're all different. We're like snowflakes. Gays are like
Some of us
snowflakes.
are the 3 best professional hockey players in the world.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Oh, that's the other thing where people are like, all 3 of the best hockey players are gay, and you're like, yeah. Bitch, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I watch these BLs, or if you watch a gay porno, there ain't no girls in it. Okay, it's a world where everybody's gay. Yeah, it is. And what? What are you gonna do about it?
You love it.
You're gonna jerk off to it.
That's
Sorry.
right.
Do you want to wrap this up, Brett?
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. What a year it's been. Thank you for listening, especially to our new people who joined us for our heated rivalry commentary. It's lovely to have you here. Stick around all of next year. We will be together. We will be cunty, and we will be talking about the good stuff and the bad stuff that's coming out of the geeky corners of Hollywood and entertainment.
That's right.
That's right. And
we
want you to
talk
join
about
us.
gay stuff. Yeah, we talk about gay stuff, and we give awards to gay stuff and awards to
Why?
comics. And it's because they're the same thing. Because if you read comics, well, then that makes you
Queer.
Bye.
Should we play the theme music or the awards music?
Let's do the award music.
It's the episode with the awards. Comic Book Queers Awards.
Decided by Brett and Evil Jeff.